I do not own the rights to these amazing novels. All rights are under fair use. I'm sorry for the pronunciation of words that may not be accurate. This is a hands off audio read. I read what is written and discuss the chapters afterwards. Still an infant, his mother held a dagger to his heart. Just a boy. He was initiated into a subterranean world of violence and evil. Finally, Durden escaped his dark legacy and ventures into the wild Underdark in search of his destiny. The Legend of Dretz, written by R.A. Salvatore. Prelude. Never does a star grace this land with a poet's light of twinkling mysteries, nor does the sun seem to hear its rays of warmth and life. This is the Underdark, the secret world beneath the bustling surface of the Forgotten Realms, whose sky is a ceiling of heartless stone and whose walls show the gray blindness of death and the torchlight of the foolish surface dwellers that stumble here. This is not the world, not the world of light. Most who come here uninvited do not return. Those who do escape to their safety of their surface homes return changed. Their eyes have seen the shadows and the gloom, the inevitable doom of the Underdark. Dark corridors meander throughout the dark realm in winding courses, connecting caverns great and small, with ceilings high and low, mounds of stone, moles of stone, as pointed as the teeth of a sleeping dragon, leer down in a silent tree, threat or rise up to block the way of intruders. There is a silence here, profound and foreboding, the unconscious hush of a predator at work. Too often, the only sound, the only reminder to travelers in the Underdark that they have not lost their sense of hearing altogether. Is it a distant and echoing drake of water, beating like the heart of a beast, slipping through the silent stones to the deep Underdark pools of chilled water? What lies beneath the still onyx surface of these pools one can only guess. What secrets await the brave, what horrors await the foolish? Only the imagination can reveal until the stillness is disturbed. This is the Underdark. There are pockets of life here, cities as great as many of those on the surface. Around any of the countless binds and turn in the gray stone, a traveler might stumble suddenly into the perimeter of such a city, a stark contrast to the emptiness of the corridors. These places are not havens, though only the foolish traveler will assume so. They are the homes of the most evil race in all the realms, most notably the Duggar, the Kuata, and the Drow. And one such cavern, 2 miles wide and 1,000 feet high, looms Menzelber. sorry, I'm so sorry. Menzelberzian, a monument to the otherworldly and ultimately deadly grace that marks the race of Drow elves. Menzelber. I'm so sorry. Menzelberzian is not a large city by Drow standards. Only 20,000 dark elves reside there, where in ages past there have been an empty cavern of roughly shaped stalactites and stalagmites now stand atrociously row after row of carved castles, drumming in a quiet glow of magic. The city is perfection of form, where not a stone has been left to its natural shape. This sense of order and control, however, is but a cruel facade, a deception hiding the chaos and vileness that rule the dark elves' hearts. Like cities, they are a beautiful, slender, and delicate people with futures sharp and haunting. Yet the Drow are the rulers of this unruled world, the deadliest of the deadly, and all other races take cautious note of their passing. Beauty itself pales at the end of a dark elf sword. The Drow are the survivors, and this is the Underdark, the Valley of Death, the land of nameless nightmares. Station in all the world of the Drow. There is no more important word. It is the calling of our religion, the incessant pulling of hungering heartstrings. Ambition overrides good sense, and compassion is thrown away in its face, all in the name of Lotta, the Spider Queen. Ascension to power in Drow society is a simple process of assassination. The Spider Queen is a deity of chaos, and she and her high priestesses, the true rulers of the Drow world, do not look with ill favor upon the ambitious individuals wielding poison daggers. Of course, there are rulers of behavior. Every society must boast of these. To openly commit murder or wage war invites the pretense of justice, and penalties exacted in the name of the Drow justice are merciless. To stick a dagger in the back of a rival during the chaos of a large battle or in the quiet shadows of an alley, however, is quite acceptable, even applaud. Investigation is not the forte of Drow justice. No one cares enough to bother. Station is the way of Lotta, the ambition she bestowed to further the chaos, to keep her Drow children along their appointed courses of her imprisonment. Children, pawns, more likely dancing dolls for the Spider Queen, puppets on the impracticable but impervious strands of her web. All climb the Spider Queen's ladder, all hunt for her pleasure, and fall into the hunters of her pleasure. Station is the paradox of the world of my people, the limitations of our power within, the hunger for power. It is gained through treachery, and invites treachery against those who gain it. Those most powerful and Menzoberran, Menzoberran, I'm so sorry, spend their days watching over their shoulders, defending against the daggers that will find their backs. Their deaths usually come from the front. Quote, Dritz Dor Jordan. Okay, so yeah, that was my first time trying the audio book read. I'm sorry that was very short. Like I said, I'm very sorry that I have pronounced some of these names and areas wrong. As you can hear, I'm kind of nervous. If you still enjoy it, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That is very much appreciated. And also, thank you for listening. And plus, you guys stay golden. Bye bye.